Let's get a little goofy, let's get a little wacky, let's hop into the drama DeLorean and head back to the year 2014 and visit Upon a Burning Body. Hey ladies, how's it going? Dan Frampton here, and I thought it would be fun to talk about some more old drama in the scene. If you have the pleasure to not be familiar with Upon a Burning Body, well, they happen to be the douchiest bags that walk this earth. They kind of have that early 2010s prank invasion type vibes. Now, if this was the year 2014, I could just scroll here and make fun of how they look. But in today's YouTube landscape, that's considered harassment. So this has got to look like criticism, but also a roast at the same time, where I can't make fun of their physical appearances. But I do think the way that they dress is super whack. But we're not here to talk about how they dress. We're not even here to talk about their style of music. In 2014, we're talking about a hoax, we're talking about a stunt, and we're talking about some bullshittery. But before we get to that bullshittery, you gotta get a taste of these guys' personality. And what better place to get a sense of that than a Brian Starr's interview from the year 2012. Now, judging by the way that they look, and I hate to harp on just the way that they look, but they look like a metalcore band from the year 2002, not a band from 2012. But this is like 10 years ago, so it even means less now than it did back then. And back then it was still just drama bullshit.
Who are you guys?
Upon a Burning Body.
That's right. Upon a Burning Body. It's very...
Like, he even finds it hard to say the name of the band. Upon a Burning Body? Upon a Burning Body? What kind of a fucking name is that?
A G-rated name, right?
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not
Who
bad.
the hell are you?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's a pretty good name if you ask me. Like, we came up with it. We came up with a pretty sick fucking name, dude.
If you guys are porn stars, what would be your porn star name?
Oh my God. Okay, we can't really sit through a whole Brian Starr's interview. But yeah, like, that's the kind of guy we're dealing with. Some guy who like fucking wears sunglasses and thinks that he's like super, super cool and has like a really cool haircut and really cool tattoos and really big, cool stretched ears, and he's just being like real sick, right? He's got a really sick pea coat here and he's checking all the right boxes to look like a perfect, really sick, really cool, super chill metalcore frontman. But even that, we're not here to make fun of his personality. This guy, this stupid idiot, this guy who thinks he is the coolest guy in the entire world. So let's hop back in that drama DeLorean and head to the year 2014 now. We're on Facebook, because everybody's actually using Facebook in the year 2014 if you don't remember. And Danny Leal makes this post. The same sketchy car has been driving past my... I'm gonna do this in his voice. The same sketchy car has been driving past my house over and over for the past 3 days straight. And he's got some comments. He's got some really like concerned people down here. Yo, if you need any help, holla at me. Trust me, nobody will be driving by your place anymore. Are you hearing any noises inside the house? Probably some fangirl. I'm just laughing at him. Yeah. That was June 30th. And the following day, on July 1st, another post came up from Danny Leal saying, "Wide awake now, I could have sworn I heard somebody in my house." And then the day after that, on the band's Twitter, we finally get some breaking news. Danny Leal, singer of Upon a Burning Body, has been reported missing. He was last seen in San Antonio, Texas on Monday, June 30th. Oh my God, could that car have anything to do with it? What about those noises inside of his house? He's gone missing? That's crazy. And then later that day, back over on Facebook, the record label that they were signed to issues a statement. "I woke up to a ton of missed calls and just saw all this stuff about Danny Leal of Upon a Burning Body posing as if he's been abducted or kidnapped. My phone hasn't stopped ringing since. As a child, we all learned the story, The Boy Who Cried Wolf, and it sticks within our consciousness for a reason. I do not condone this type of publicity stunt. This was done behind my back and I am not okay with it. In my eyes, there is never a time to use the possibility of a real-life abduction to promote anything, especially an album. If you need to resort to that, then you have lost the plot. As a society, we should have evolved past thinking that way, especially within the rock and metal community. Given all the tragedy that has happened in our world over the past few years, there are some people who owe us an apology." Signed, Ash, creator and CEO of Sumerian Records. Oh my God, you see how this has some real, like, like prank invasion type, it's just a prank bro energy. He got real people all worked up, people really worried about him, calling the cops, you know, that's not cool. And then the argument is just like, it was a joke. No, jokes are only cool and jokes are only jokes if they don't hurt anybody, if they're just like, you know, a joke. And then later that month, on the 23rd, they did an interview where they say, we did a little bit of like a publicity thing, like, and people thought, we said I was missing and then it turned into this like big thing and it became like a pretty serious issue or whatever. People calling the cops like where we're from and stuff like that. It became like a thing, and you know that everybody now hates us for what we did. Whatever, they're blaming me, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna come out with ropes on my hands and put the ropes on and take it even further. What are you talking about, buddy? What a fucking drama queen this guy is. And then he goes on to say, it was just entertainment, like Ice-T. It was not entertainment. You're out here being like, wide awake now, could have sworn I heard something in my house. That's not entertaining. So like about a year goes by and people are not fucking with this band anymore. They're like upon a burning body, more like under a broken bookshelf. But about a year goes by and they finally get in front of an interviewer to talk about this thing. So let's watch this shit show together.
The story, knows the story, the whole kidnapping thing, everything like that.
The whole kidnapping thing, everything like that. Can you tell me about that time like you were, hey, you know, you pretended to be, you know, abducted?
But it's brought a massive amount of press for you guys and kind of spawned you into the forefront. How do you think that it's affected you?
It caused a lot of press for you guys and threw you guys right into the forefront. Yeah, it worked. It's just a prank and it fucking worked.
Musically and performance-wise.
So the question is, how did all that shit affect you musically and performance-wise? I don't know what the hell kind of question that is.
It hasn't affected us in either which way at all. We, you know, the way that turned out was the way that turned out, and it doesn't affect the way that we view ourselves or our writing or carrying on in the future.
What the fuck kind of answer is that?
Negativity, because I know at first there was a little bit of negativity that surrounded it, and then it.
Oh man, she's being such a fangirl. There was a lot of negativity surrounding it. Yeah, no, I know there was like a little bit of negativity. She's just trying to like get them to talk about it, but she's not being really aggressive about it, you know? It's not really that entertaining.
Kind of just got dropped and faded away, and then you guys were like popping up on shows all over the place, and it seems like the music stood out for you.
Here's the thing is that
And now he's fired up. Here's the thing, lady. Here is the thing about that negativity. Let me tell you. All right, let's hear it, Danny.
It brought negativity, and it always will. Something like that is organically gonna bring that, but.
Yeah, it's organically gonna bring that. Yeah, we knew it was gonna be a negative thing to do, and it's always gonna do that. Yeah, doing a hoax where you're pretending that that has happened to you, and it's just kind of like a lazy prank. I don't know, I'm not trying to take any moral high ground over it. It's not like I have anything against pulling the wool over someone's eyes to sell more records. Like, if you do it well, then it's great and something I respect highly. But this is lazy, this is low-hanging fruit. What if I say I got like into the back of an unmarked van and rode off underneath a mountain somewhere, you know? I'm living a real life Saw 2, everybody. I think there are more intelligent ways to go about it.
The reality of it is, it doesn't matter what I personally do or he does.
Right.
There's always going to be somebody who's not going to like me for what I do or him.
There's always going to be somebody that does. Holy shit, yeah, I guess like a year after the fact, you can get away with saying this kind of stuff to a non-journalist, to like a non-interviewer who's just gonna be like, oh yeah, right, okay, yeah, right. There's always gonna be negativity. Yeah, right, true, of course there is.
And for what he does, I could post a picture of telling a kid to follow his dreams and help, you know.
I can't believe that's the argument. Well, you can't please everybody. That is not the argument for hoaxing a kidnapping. Well, you can't please everybody with your entertainment. That's legitimately the argument he's giving this lady right now.
Somebody who just got out of a wheelchair, started walking, and I'm congratulating them, and then there's some fucking asshole that's like, oh, well, it's whatever.
Right.
It doesn't matter what you post. People just...
Yeah, I just congratulated the guy for getting out of his wheelchair, and the guy comes in and is like, whatever. Fucking Christ. This guy's a real piece of work.
Love to talk and they love to hate, and it's sad that that's the way it is.
They love to talk and they love to hate. You hoaxed your own fucking abduction, buddy. People are gonna talk and people are gonna hate. You incited it. It's like the cause of your behavior. What don't you see about that? They just talk and they just hate? Fuck you.
It seems like that's what I think social media has done in general. It's given people a platform to just kind of hate on everything, and it's given haters a platform.
It has given a platform for a lot of hate, but it also has given a platform for a lot of fair criticism. And people that should eat shit publicly. And he should eat shit for this fucking hoax, for this fucking pathetic prank that he thought was gonna be like the most genius way to fucking get his band over.
Like, how do you deal with that, just in general, both the positive and the negative sides of things, and just getting so much feedback? Just brush shoulders off?
Yeah, well, for me, I think it's just the show.
Oh yeah, brush your shoulders. Oh my God. Oh yeah, we just sit back and brush our shoulders off like it's fucking nothing. That is the arrogance and the fucking douchebaggery that I was talking about. It's like, yeah, we don't give a shit. Fuck you, fuck them, and fuck everybody on the internet giving us fair criticism for the shitty thing we did. We don't fucking care. Danny Leal, you piece of crap.
And nobody knows what you had to go through to get there. You know what I mean? We know in our hearts how much we've sacrificed in our personal lives and the things.
That doesn't, like, that is the stupidest fucking thing that you can goddamn say. Okay, it's like, yeah, we worked real hard. You know who else worked really fucking hard? Harvey Weinstein. I'm sure at one point that guy was a hard-working guy, and just because he, worked real hard and gave a lot of money to some projects doesn't take away from the fact that he did a lot of really shitty fucking things and deserved to suffer the consequences from the shitty things that he did. What kind of argument is this, you brain-dead fucking idiot? This guy is a moron.
Things that we've had to overcome to be here. So that alone and us being in the position that we're in is all the satisfaction we need. The crowd.
Oh yeah, it's like, oh yeah, exactly. We're playing big rooms right now, man. People are fucking loving it. They're going crazy, and that's all that fucking matters. Fucking arrogant rock star pieces of shit. That's what these guys are. I tell you what, prank invasion motherfuckers.
It's nice to see that you don't allow for the trolls of...
Okay, you guys are still killing it on stage, and you're not allowing the trolls to get into your head. Well, that's great. I hope that you see this video, and you understand how much of a fucking idiot you are. But again, I know, just brush it off, dude. This is just criticism that's coming literally 10 years too late. I know that this shit means nothing.
And congrats on the continuation of what seems to be a nice progression with the band and moving forward. I'm looking forward to seeing what...
It's really great that you guys have this progression, and great job moving forward. What's the next hoax? What's the next thing that we can expect to fucking get from you guys? How can we lose all trust from you again? Do you not understand what, like, relationship building between artist and fan is? You want to have some sort of trust there, you know what I mean? And this is just like trust shattering stuff, and any crowds that you are playing is just like this vapid, soulless bullshit, okay? There's no fucking heart there. The people can't care about what you're actually doing, and they have no idea what you're actually like behind the scenes. They just like see how fucking beautiful you are. They love your goddamn cheekbones. They think that your tattoos are fucking cool. They want to throw their pussies at you. And that's gonna be about it for now. Until my next upload, watch another upload.